Hey everyone, it's Elizabeth, and I am back. Sorry for being away for so long. My asthma was really acting up. I had to go on prednisone, and anyway, this is for the Water Sign Collective, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And if you're a cross watcher, then sit back and watch and enjoy. Maybe you'll learn something. And let's see, this is starting tomorrow, the 3rd of June, through, I believe, the 16th of June, 2020. And of course, we all know energy is fluid, so things can shift and change on a regular basis, minute by minute, but this is kind of just a general energy flow of what's coming into being as far as energy in the next couple of weeks for the Water Sign Collective. And so the deck I'm using the Golden Universal Tarot. This is a great deck, by the way, if you're thinking about learning how to read. It's a 78 card universal deck. The artwork is beautiful. I am thinking about doing some basic tarot classes out here. So if anyone is interested, leave me some feedback, message me. I'll leave my information below. And I am still running a contest. When I get to 300 subscribers, I will be picking 2 subscribers for phone readings with me for 15 minutes. So share the videos, like the videos. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do. So let's get started. So we're looking at the recent past. We're looking at the first energy in the recent past. We have the Nine of Swords. So for some of you water signs out there, it's been perhaps in the last few weeks, you've had some sleepless nights. Nine of Swords is all about anxiety. It's about not being, she literally is in bed and can't sleep. This is anxiety. This is feeling, for some of you water signs, it's tossing and turning, reevaluating. I think for some of you, it's reevaluating what you've done and what you've said, because the Seven of Cups, is clarifying this card here. Here we have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is about not being able to make it. It's like not being able to make a decision about anything. Sometimes it can go deeper to addiction, overeating, smoking too many cigarettes, or drinking too much, whatever your addiction is. It's when we find ourselves in this place of anxiety and or panic, where we feel like we just can't get the hell out of our own way. This energy of the Seven of Cups is that depression, that addiction, that how do I escape all this? It's some of you water signs, including myself. I've got Scorpio rising. I've got, let's see, Pisces, and my Venus is Pisces. So, this is all about, depression, anxiety, not being able to sleep, thinking about what do I do? How do I get out of my own way? Okay, so that's the recent past, guys. So moving into the energy of where we're at now, as far as where you guys are now, we have the Knight of Cups, and this is the energy. This is a lot of you. This is you. This is very young water sign energy. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It's an offer. In general, the Knight of Cups is the offer of love, but clarifying, we have, and I'll pull more cards to clarify, but we have the Four of Swords. So for some of you water signs, maybe no offers are coming in, or you were waiting with the Four of Swords. You got tired of waiting. For some of you, I'm just tired of waiting. I'm not going to sit around and wait for this person to get back to me, but I am just going to continue to be it's not necessarily complacency, but reevaluation. Maybe this person, someone's been on your mind perhaps, or just the idea of being in a relationship. For those that are single, maybe you're contemplating relationships. For those of you that are in a relationship right now, there could be this need to just kind of decompress or take a little bit of space. I know it's difficult during this pandemic, but if you wear your masks, you can get out. I understand. When I was a little girl, my grandfather would say, I've got the spilkies. In Yiddish, that means you can't sit still. So a lot of you may be having the spilkies and you can't sit still. And even emotionally, you might be feeling like overwhelmed, because moving into your future, we do have this energy of the Hierophant. And so here we have the Hierophant. This is a beautiful major arcana card. This card has so many energies to it, but because it's a major arcana card, it's energy that's coming in the next couple of weeks. And this is about higher learning, spirituality. It's about really embracing something like a new idea, or it's even like counseling or therapy, or getting some guidance from someone. You could be the one giving the guidance, but when I look at the clarification card, it's the Seven of Swords. This is literally, futility. It's uncertainty. It's vacillation. It's this back and forth. I think for some of you in the immediate energy in the immediate future, it's this wanting to commit to something, but what do I commit to? Having a hard time going, and again, we'll clarify. But in general, I think it's a mindset and an idea that you're trying to maybe let go of. We have by the way, a full moon in Sagittarius is coming in on June 5th. Full moon is it's all about letting go of things that we don't need anymore. So I think for some of you water signs out there, and for pretty much everyone, but especially you guys, you have been probably going back and forth with an idea. Could be a relationship, it could be a person, it could be a career. Whatever this is, you've been literally like emotional seesaw going back and forth with it. And it's time, I feel like, with this Hierophant energy, it's kind of pushing you forward to making a decision about things that might be painful for you, but it's time to let go of. Okay. And there are some things that it's about how you perceive yourself. For some of you, it's about having more faith in yourself. I'm picking up. For some of you, it's like you need a little boost or a push because you've been feeling a little bit conflicted and maybe even depressed, But again, I'm looking forward into your future here. We're looking at, let's see, as far as the action energy goes, you guys, we have the 8 of Cups. So, in general, this is an energy. As far as any action being taken, it's water sign energy too. 8 of Cups. Cups is the water energy it's an emotionally draining card. Excuse me, guys, sipping my iced tea. This is an energy of walking away from emotionally draining situations or ideas. And because we have the Ace of Swords here, some of you, the hint I'm getting is some of you have been holding on to something much too long, either anger or resentment, because this 8 of Cups is walking away. But, there's no looking back. And the Ace of Swords energy clarifying it's time to take on a new way of thinking. And, excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. I don't know why I'm getting so parched. So again, with this energy of action, I feel like for some of you water signs out there, you may be feeling emotionally conflicted or drained, or it's time to maybe detach or walk away from a situation, or even, again, I keep getting, because of the Ace of Swords here, it's a mindset or an idea. It's more about, I feel it really strong, especially because we have this full moon, coming in, and it's this energy of letting go of perhaps an old way of seeing things. Your perception is changing, I think, radically in the next few weeks, even beyond the next couple of weeks. There's a shift in attitude, a shift in how you see your life, because moving into the future, we've got people, as far as, let's see here, people in the next couple of weeks, we've got this 6 of Wands, which is a great energy. So there are people around you in the next couple of weeks, even for some of you water signs, that seem to be really appreciating what you're bringing to the table with this 6 of Wands. This is literally victory, achievement, overcoming adversity. And with it, we have a great card, another 6. And this 6 is karmic. 6 is all about its love energy. This is reciprocity, the 6 of Pentacles. What you are putting out, you're getting back. So for some of you water signs, I'm getting a really strong hit for career and or business work. For some of you, you've been putting a lot of effort out there, and you're going to start to see this energy of the people. It's reciprocity, people responding to you in the best way possible, business improving, finances improving, being noticed, receiving the accolades, and compromising, working with other people in a way that, really it's good for all of you. It's good for everybody involved. Okay, so this is excellent energy. This is definitely an energy in the next couple of weeks of literally attaining some kind of success, and I feel it has to do with career and finances, and perhaps being recognized, in a way that you weren't recognized before, or it's just it's changing in a very positive way, because in your hopes and fears moving into, we have the King of Wands. And so hopes and fears, I mean, this is an enthusiastic gentleman. Whether it's a man or a woman, it's the hopes and fears energy for you water signs is to take that enthusiasm. I mean, the King of Wands, fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. These fire sign men are determined, especially the Aries men. You know, they're all about succeeding and overcoming, and they persevere. And for you guys, you're looking to persevere and overcome adversity and attain. Again, this is about financial success, business success. For some of you, it's overcoming, because this energy of the King of Wands, by the way, is physical activity. And whenever I see her, I think of the Knight of Pentacles. She's either pregnant. Sometimes I pick up pregnancy. A lot of people will say pregnancy. Independence, financial independence, feeling. But it's also, I feel, in this particular energy here, for some of you, it's getting healthy, or it's focusing on your body and your health. And that's going to start to shift for a lot of you out there. Now, moving into the outcome, we do have this energy of the Three of Swords. Oops, let me put that back up real quick. My little OCD there. Okay, so the Three of Swords, this is a painful, heartbreaking energy. So for some of you, because the card clarifying it is the Eight of Wands, my immediate, just as a tarot card reader, is a message from someone that broke your heart, that you're going to probably unexpectedly in the next couple of weeks or so, or between now and, I'm getting the next 10 to 15 days, that there could be, for some of you, somebody from the past reaching out that broke your heart, and there's a message. So how they reach out to you, you know, I ask Spirit to show me, will clarify it. But when I look at this energy, the Eight of Wands, this deck is really pretty. I love the way it sparkles. For some of you water signs out there, I feel like you're really going to, it's like you just don't see it coming. I think you just think, this person will never reach out to me. And I feel like it's kind of a sneaky, unexpected kind of, whoa, where is this coming from? So what I'm going to do, guys, is clarify a few of these cards, okay? So we're going to look into, let's see. As far as the immediate future of the Hierophant, we have the Hierophant coming into the immediate future here, you guys. Major Arcana card. I know I've said it a billion times, but Major Arcana cards are like the weather in a reading. We can't control this energy, but we can prepare. And so this is the energy of learning, and it's also an energy of spirituality. And the Seven of Swords is that uncertainty, the vacillation, the back and forth of an idea. So it's about trying to decide what we're going to commit to. So in the immediate future, please show me, Spirit, what the Hierophant and the Seven of Swords is about. Ooh, please show me, Spirit. In the immediate future for the Water Sign Collective, I'm asking my guides and guardian angels to please be as accurate and as evidential, okay, as possible. So we've got the Five of Swords. So this is the energy of, I mean, defeat, betrayal. I think a lot of you are coming to terms with relationships that ended a while ago, or maybe ended in a way that really just, I think for the Seven of Swords, I think was very unconventional, and for some of you just really awful. And whatever that other person did, they took absolutely no responsibility here, okay? So as far as, I would not be surprised if for some of you, you're going to hear from someone from your past, whether it's a family member or a friend or an ex. You're on their mind, because I'm going to clarify the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Swords. I mean, clearly for me, for some of you, you've come to this crossroads, but you've decided to, like, look at that person in a way that is just, I'm done. So we've got the Eight of Cups. We're going to clarify the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Swords, please. Okay, so we've got the Death card, another Major Arcana card. This is a person that they changed your world in many ways, and I think the way the relationship ended was also devastating, but changed the way you perceived a certain thing, whether it be how you go about pursuing relationships, how you go about meeting the opposite sex or the same sex, whatever you're into here. This is about your perception completely shifted in the last, I'd say the last 10 to 12 months. And so this person, I think, devastated your world. Eight of Cups, Ace of Swords, please, Spirit, what is this about as far as the action energy? Eight of Cups. One more card, Spirit. Okay, so we're dealing with a Four of Wands energy. This is the energy in general. It's the completion cycle, the ending of a cycle, the beginning of another cycle, which goes with the Death card very well. They're both the ending and the beginning of cycles. It's somebody that you may be dealing with as far as action energy. You may find yourself in a very comfortable place in the next couple of weeks, and I feel like you're putting more energy into focusing on what brings you happiness and what brings you joy. And the idea, I think the Eight of Cups is a powerful card about walking away and being done with the past, because as we move into the next energy of, let's see, people, Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles. Okay. Six of Wands, victory, reciprocity. So for some of you water signs, here we go. Wow, King of Cups. The idea of doing what you love, and it seems to be like this is your energy here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And it's all about, I mean, my God, the fruits of your labor are being acknowledged. For some of you, it's enjoying your success with someone that you care about, whether it's your significant other or your family or your friends. But this is really positive energy for some of you in the next couple of weeks. It's also the attention. For some of you, it's getting like surprising attention from the opposite sex, or again, from someone you're attracted to, or just out of the blue. You know, could be a water sign. We got the Lovers, so here we go. So for some of you, while you're focusing on your own professional success here, it's also a personal success. The Lovers is literally attracting love, you know, and it's also a balanced, equal relationship. So for some of you, see if you can see this card and see how pretty it is. It's a major arcana card. You know, it is about finding love. It's a relationship. It's balance. It's, you know, there could be for some of you this idea of attracting somebody new or reconnecting with somebody. The outcome of the Three of Swords does concern me. So I'm going to ask Spirit, because it's a message with the Eight of Wands here. A message from either someone who broke your heart, or to be careful of who's reaching out to you. But I'm going to ask my guides, please, and my guardian angels to please be as accurate and as evidential as possible. What is the outcome? Clarify the Three of Swords. Please, Spirit, clarify it. So we've got this energy of the World card. It's like, again, the end of a cycle, the beginning of a cycle. It's whatever. Okay, what I'm hearing is major arcana cards energy. It's a message from somebody that you probably needed appropriate closure with. You're going to finally get some type of a closure. Whether with the new moon, I'm not surprised that you're being given this opportunity. And this message seems to be coming in potentially from the Knight of Wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or the energy of this immature, emotionally immature type of energy that comes in like the wind. Take that for what you know, whatever. If this resonates with you, great. So I'm going to stop it there. If you guys like the video, please let me know. And you can like the video. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do. And all my readings, if you want to book a reading for half an hour or 15 minutes, I am doing a sliding scale for everyone between now and the end of the summer at least, only because of what we're going through with this pandemic. A lot of us are just struggling financially. And don't forget to, like I said, if you're interested in tarot classes, let me know. Any feedback, let me know. And I will see you guys in a couple of weeks. And blessings to all, and stay safe.